Heaven is one of the biggest scams the world has ever encountered. And hell is a threat to make you believe the scam. Now, hold on. Hold on. Before you rage bait me, rage type me, hold on to your freaking emotions. Before you call me blasphemous, before your trauma jumps up in front of your brain, you did? Just sit with that. Sit with that. Sit with this for 30 seconds. Like you sit with a bill that you can't avoid. Heaven is one of the most biggest scams the world has ever encountered. Not because a beautiful afterlife is impossible, but because you'll get paid later. It's the oldest trick in the book. It's the same trick every boss, court, and con order uses. Yeah, they use this. And you see, the game ain't to be told, it's to be sold, you did? Suffer now, sacrifice now, obey now, don't ask questions now. Your reward is coming, just not here, just not yet. Just not in a way you can verify. Think about it. A promise with no delivery date. A mansion with no address. A reunion with no RSVP. A bank account and a currency you can't even spend until you're dead. That's not theology. That's marketing. That's buy now, enjoy later. Credit card, you did? Except later means after your lungs stop working. And if you question the deal, they don't give you a refund. They give you fear, fake expectations appearing real. Hell is a threat to make you believe the scam. Notice the pattern. No one sells heaven with logic. They sell it with panic. Accept this or burn forever. That's not love. That's extortion with stained glass. It's the same energy as give me your wallet or I shoot. Okay, only the gun is only the gun is invisible, and the deadline is death. Hell exists in the story for one reason: to make you too scared to audit, to contract. You don't study the terms. You don't ask for receipts. You don't compare offers. You just dry sign. Because what if they're right? Question mark. What if you say no and the flames are real? Question mark. So you trade your mind for a fire extinguisher. You trade your questions for a seat that might not even exist. They told you fear equals reverence. I'm sorry to tell you it doesn't. Fear equals control. Reverence looks at the stars and weeps. Fear looks at the threats and complies. How often do we conform to popular narratives without questioning where the shit came from? You see, wow. Every time, understand me, every time you hear, you will understand when you die and call that wisdom. Every time we tell children to be good or God will punish you and call that parenting. We call that parenting. Every time we say this life doesn't matter, the next one does. And then waste one waiting for the next. We conform because the scam is old. It was in your grandma's voice. It was in your pastor's suit. In the songs that made you cry at 12 years old. So you think it's scarce. I'm sorry to tell you, it's not. It's just familiar. Don't get mad. You're still here with me, right? And familiar scams are the most dangerous ones because you defend them like they're family. How can we go? How can we cultivate? How can we cultivate the courage to challenge the prevailing attitudes and opinions, even when it's unpopular? Get out your notes, your notepad, and your pen. Follow the money and the power. Who profits when you believe you only get justice out to death? Who profits when you're too scared of hell to lead the abusive church? Who collects the tithe while you wait for your mansion? Number 2, test the threat. If God needs internal torture to get you to love him, he's not all powerful. He's insecure. Love doesn't negotiate with fire. Number 3, ask, would I accept this deal on earth? If a landlord said, pay rent for 80 years, I promise you a palace after you die. But if you question that, or ask questions, I send you to hell. I send you to fire for eternity. To burn for eternity. You know what you'll do? You'll call the police. The po-pos. Why do we call it fate when it forms a pulpit? Why do we call it fate when it forms and comes from a pulpit? Number 4, proclaim this life as valuable. If heaven is real, then life is the interview. You did? If heaven is the story, then this life is all you have. Either way, wasting it is the real sin. Number 5, separate morality from fear. You don't help the hungry because you're scared of flames. You help because you're human. If your ethics collapsed without hell, you never had ethics. You had handcuffs. Ultimately, if you do things without having that I'm going to hell mentality, but still do the right thing, you're going to be good. You see, the principle is, any system that uses infinite punishment to sell infinite reward is not offering salvation. It's offering coercion. The truth is, you don't need a threat to be good. And if you do, you're not good at all. You just manage. The morality is, a just God would not need hell to be believed. A just human would not need heaven to be kind. By staying true to these principles, we can maintain our integrity. Our integrity. Integrity is saying, I will be good even if there's no reward and no punishment. Meaningful discussion is, how do we create justice here? Not who gets into the club after we die. A just society doesn't raise children on threats. It raised them on responsibility. So no, I'm not saying there's no thing or nothing after this. I don't know. But I'm saying this is what I'm saying. I'm saying this. If the only reason you're moral because you're scared of hell, the only reason you're hopeful is because you're chasing heaven, then you've been conned. The con game got you completely. You've been sold a timeshare in the sky and a torture chamber in the basement to make you sign. And the price was your mind, your power, your present. If hell was deleted from every religion tonight, I'm just asking a question. Would you still try to be a good person? If yes, you never needed it. If no, you were never good. If heaven was proven fake tomorrow, would your life still have meaning? If no, you've been living for a brochure. What would you do differently today if you knew this life is the main event, not the waiting room? Don't answer with a damn verse. Answer with your gut. Don't defend the scam. Audit it. And share this video. If you're done buying real estate you never see and fear in a basement you can't find. You see, this life is a miracle. They'll mortgage it for a minute. Continue to unlearn, relearn, and learn. Continue to evolve. Peace.